religion that is pure, as James talks about it in the book of James. And as I've said this week on the broadcast, that I believe that this whole book of the Bible is leading up to that statement, religion that is pure before God. And he talks about being in control. He talks about having patience and believing that God will help you to deal with the circumstances of life, but you've got to be patient. God will get around to it when the time is right. And that's something that has to be learned. And then we talked about yesterday how he said that, look, we all have limitations in our lives. We confront things that we don't know how to deal with. We don't know what to do. And he says in those times, just go to God and ask him. Ask him for the wisdom and the ability to do whatever it is that you're dealing with. And I find that to be a wonderful teaching, something that's very, very important to me. Because he said, if you have a situation, you don't understand how to deal with it, ask God, and God will give it to you what you need. But, and this is the ingredient, and I said yesterday that we're going to talk about this, faith. He said, faith has to be a part of the ingredient. And I believe that when we're talking about religion that it's pure, that we must understand that Christianity is a faith walk. It is very much a faith walk. We base the things that we believe upon hope that God is, and that God is indeed a rewarder of them who diligently seek him, and that if we seek his face, then he will perform miraculous things on our behalf. So he said, if you need wisdom and need understanding about things, then take it to God, and God will help you with whatever situation it is, but you have to ask in faith, unwavering, and you cannot be double-minded. Now, what's double-minded? What does that mean? The word is just simply this: you can't make up your mind. And one minute you're thinking this way, and the next minute you're thinking another way, and the devil just uses that as a playground. No, you have to say, God, show me what's right. Show me the way. And then when God gives you the word, you have to stand in that, and you have to walk in that. It have to be consistent and persistent. In other words, you can't just say, well, I'm going to try this today, and then tomorrow I'll try something else. No, he says, a double-minded man is unstable. He's unstable. It says he's unstable in all of his ways. And that's a pretty serious accusation to say that a person is unstable. But they're unstable, he would say, is because you're not trusting the Lord to show you what is right and what is wrong, and the path and the direction that he has. And so instead of just waiting on God and being patient, people get impatient. The next thing you know, things have just become a mess. Ladies and gentlemen, I just tell you, I have been there more times than I want to count. But the one thing that I've seen through all of this, that if we put our trust in him and we seek his face, then he will help us, and he will give us the wisdom and the understanding that we've said that we need. And I believe it's that which we can do to make application that will cause us to be stronger in our faith. This is Pastor Jack King with the gospel on the radio broadcast.